Woohoo! All right. How is everybody doing? It's the first week. Can you believe it? All right, we're going to get started in just a minute here. Make sure everyone who's joining us live is ready. Awesome. Okay, so today's workout, we're going to do some low to non-impact cardio, some core stuff, and definitely focusing on that mobility. So let's get started with that. I'm going to start my little timer here. We've got 10 minutes to warm up. All right, so let's start with those big shoulder rolls, up and back. Try to loosen up that upper back. This feels so good after the computer, sitting at the computer. Goodness, I don't know about you, but I found that it's working so much slower. I guess it's because we're all on it. Or maybe it's just my computer hates me. All right, let's switch it. Go forward, rolling forward. And if you want to turn on music in the background, it's your choice. I'm not going to turn on music because my microphone won't pick it up. Hey, what about this microphone? Is this easier to hear when I'm way back here? Hopefully. All right, let's start with some arm circles. So take your arm all the way up and we're just going to pretend that we're swimming here. And I want you to go slow at first because we're going to try to reach just to the end of our range of motion and kind of feel that stretch. Now, it shouldn't hurt. If this hurts, if it hurts to go up over your head, you're going to stay with smaller circles down here, okay? But whatever your range of motion is, whatever feels comfortable to you, just go to that limit. As always, you should listen to your body. If at any point you don't feel good, just stop, take a rest. All right, let's go backwards. Now let's try to reach a little bit further and get some of that trunk rotation in here. So you're reaching towards the back wall, reaching towards the back wall, really gently. No abdominal cramps yet. This is not your core move yet. Nice. All right, shake it out. Let's hold the arms up and out to the side. We're going to turn one thumb down and reach the other palm up and push towards that opposite wall, almost like we're serving something on a platter. And then come back, other palm up, the opposite palm, turn it all the way around if you can, and push that palm that's going up forward like you're serving a platter. All right, here we go. Back and forth, nice and slow. You can actually pivot like I am on the feet. Makes it a little bit of a dance. Good, one more each side. And this is stretching out that upper back too. All right, shake it out. Let's get to the lower back here. Hands on your knees for support. We're gonna start with a neutral spine, just like this. And then we're going to round forward, kind of drop the head a little bit, and then arch. Lift your chest up, butt out. Okay, round, and then arch. And you can try to make that arch not just from your lower back here, but also your upper back. So really lift that chest up. And arch. And one more, round and arch. Nice, bring it up. Okay, let's get into these hips. So we can do our little hula move like we're doing a hula hoop. Go around in a circle. We're just gonna get some fluid into these hip joints. We're not trying to grind anything here. So if you're feeling some pops and clicks without pain, it's probably okay. Let's reverse it, go the other direction. If you're feeling like a kind of a grinding sensation and it is painful, you may wanna stop, get that checked out. Or just decrease your range of motion to a range of motion that isn't painful. All right, bringing the hips up in front, marching like so. Nice and slow at first. We'll speed it up for our cardio later. You want to try to get them up to about 90 degrees, about hip level. Okay, and we're not leaning back here. Keep the torso up really tall. Yep. Just getting some motion here. All right, we're gonna go out to the sides. So this is going to open up those adductors, the inner thigh. I'm going through functional anatomy right now for my class, so that's fun. To feel it all being applied here. So just going to that, where you feel that tension, don't push it. This is just the warm up. All right, here we go. We're gonna go to a butt kicker. So bring your heels up towards your butt. Now, try not to arch your back with this. Tighten up your abs. Keep your hips right under your rib cage. Doesn't matter how high you get your heels. You should feel a nice little stretch right here in the front of your thigh. Nice. All right. I'm gonna turn back to the front. And let's get your hamstrings. So from here, we're gonna do a little scoop. You can bring your toes up in front of you, bend the opposite knee, sit back a little bit, and just an air scoop. So you're gonna reach down and scoop the air. A very small scoop at first, okay? Gentle scoop. This is really gonna stretch out that front leg, the hamstring, the calf. You're gonna feel it. So we want a nice gentle scoop. Try not to round the back. Just press the hips behind you and scoop up. Here, I'll turn to the side so you can see. No rounding the back. Press the hips and scoop up. 2 more. Then we'll switch sides and up. All right, let's go ahead and switch. Other leg goes out in front of you. Sitting back a little bit, bending the knee a little bit on the opposite leg. Gentle scoop. And as you get more warmed up, you can scoop a little bit lower. Nice and gentle. We're just getting that hamstring used to being stretched so we don't pull it. Yep, this is what we do, hamstring. This is okay. And you can even add at the top, trying to reach up, scoop, reach up tall, scoop, reach up tall. Yeah. All right, 2 more. Last one. Yes, okay, so from here, let's stretch our adductors again a little bit. So take a really wide step, and then we're just going to lunge, pushing our hips back behind us to one side and the other, just back and forth. Very easy, very gentle. Now, if you're not feeling any stretch, you can step out a little bit wider or go down a little bit further. Doesn't have to be a super big stretch. We're also trying to get your heart rate up a little bit, increase your body temperature. Great, here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, bring it up. Let's get down to our ankles. Okay, you may hold on to something if your balance is a little shaky, but if you can do your balance, find your balance. 1 foot, point and flex the other one. Point and flex. Nice. You know, those calves get short too when we're sitting down. I don't know about you, but I've been barefoot because working from home, I don't have to wear shoes. But if you do wear shoes with a heel, that will make your calves shorter. All right, let's do some outward circles. And 8, let's do some inward circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the other foot might be burning right now. Let's go ahead and stretch it out, point and flex. Get your balance. Hold on to your sofa, your friend. There you go, just point and flex. This is active stretching because we're using the opposite muscle group to pull up those toes. And here we go, outward circles. 6, 7, 8, and inward circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, grab a sip of water if you need to, or coffee if that's your jam. I got both going on here. All right. We're doing great. Okay, let's get to this cardio. If anyone has a question or needs a substitute, please let me know. You can type it into chat. You can raise your hand. I'll pause the recording if you need it. You can ask a question, but we're gonna get going into our cardio here. 15 seconds. Get your spot, get your music. All right, we're going to go back to that march. So we're going to start marching again. And you can make this as intense as you want to. Here we go, bringing the knees up. Now, if you want to make it a little bit more intense, I'll show you how. We can start adding arms. So right here, you can either go faster. If you want to make it high impact, then you can start jogging. But let's just keep it here for right now. And then we're going to add the arms. So bring them down like you're crunching. So you may have to slow down a little bit to get your timing. It can help if you have some music, I'll be honest. Abs are nice and tight. Torso is straight up and down. If your shoulders are a little cranky, just keep it here. You can do that. Nice job. All right, 5 more seconds. We're going to butt kickers. 3, 2, 1. Butt kickers right here. Now you can add arms with this. You can also bounce a little bit. Give yourself a little bit more intensity. Stay low. Give yourself a little bounce in between. All right, we can add our arms, pulling back as you go. This might be a little fast, so don't make it super huge. Try not to snap your joints. We're going gently. Nice. So you should feel your heart rate coming up a little bit, breathing rate coming up a little bit. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Nice deep breaths, using your diaphragm. It does help to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. But if you're breathing hard, sometimes it's hard to remember that. All right, coming back, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go down into a squat and then stand up and kick. So when you squat, hips go back, knees align with your toes, stand up, knee comes up first, then extend. Here we go. Squat, up and kick. Squat, up and kick. Abs stay tight. Chest stays up. Go as deep as you can comfortably. And if your knees are bugging, just hinge the hips back, bring the knee up and extend. Now we're not kicking somebody. So we don't need to snap the knee. It's very gentle. And if you want a little bit more intensity, just go a little faster, speed it up. Nice. Here we go. Let's do 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and done. All right. Let's go to our heel digs in between. Catch your breath. You can do some shoulder rolls here too if you want. Our next one, I'm gonna add some lunges. So reverse lunges tend to be nicer to our knees. All right, if you wanna step forward, that's fine. I'm gonna step back. And remember, you control the depth of your lunge, okay? So go as far as you can. Do it safely and comfortably. Here we go. So for your lunge, step back, knee stays right over your ankle, and then step together. Then alternate. Step back, knee stays right over the ankle, step together. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Back, together. You do not have to touch your knee to the floor. If you want that depth, you can have it. Feel it out first. See how far is comfortable for you. And I like to do opposite arms here. That's just me. I like to feel like I'm kind of running or sprinting. Go at your own pace. Notice I'm not walking a tightrope here. Let me center myself to the camera. My legs are going back, aligned with that hip. Okay, so don't cross that midline. Just lining up with that hip. All right, if you want a little extra, then we're gonna add some balance. You can stay here, that's fine. But if you wanna add some balance, come up to one leg and switch. Up to one leg and switch. Up to one leg, switch. Up to one leg. There you go. Keep going. Abs are tight. Reverse lunge and up. Here we go. 10 more seconds. You can do it. We're over halfway through our cardio. Can you believe it? It goes by fast when you're having fun. 3, 2, oh, I need one more side. Here we go. Last one. All right, heel digs. In between, catch your breath. Don't stop moving. We're gonna go to the side, okay? So let me demonstrate here with our side lunge again. We're stepping out, but sitting back. Knee stays aligned with our toe, okay? We can step together. Step together. So here we go. To one side, sit back, and come together. Step out, knee and toe are aligned. Come together. Here we go. I like to add the arms down into the lunge. Sit into that hip. Make those glutes work for you. This one always gets my heart rate up. All right. If you want to go a little bit more intense, down, up to balance, switch, down, up to balance, switch, down, up to balance. Woohoo! Really drive that opposite leg into the floor. Stand up tall, squeeze the glute. If you got to tap down in between, that is okay. You do it. 15 seconds. Keep going. Hand up. Hand up. Last one. Nice. All right, here we go. Tapping out to the side. Right here. Catch your breath. You can get a little bend in that knee, a little bend in the hips. Right here. Keep that center of gravity low. There you go. How are we doing? All right, we're gonna start adding arms to this. So this is a little punch. We're not punching anybody hard. So I like to use the heel of my hand. It's more like a reach. Opposite. So we're turning towards the opposite wall. Get a little stretch in the back. Remember, go at your own pace here. If this is too fast, slow it down. If you get dizzy, just look forward.
Hi, Erin.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. I'm at work, but I just saw email. I said I want to just see you. Say hi.
Hi, I'm so glad to see you.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you. You cut your hair?
Thank you. You can do this one after work.
Okay.
It'll be recorded, so you have it.
Ah, nice, nice.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Yes.
All right. See you later. Let's reach up over the top. Stretch the sides. Still pushing that toe out. Oh boy, I'm getting sweat in my eyes. I can't see you. That's why I can't see you. Nice. Keep going. You got it. All right. We're going to transition here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to our modified jumping jacks. It's just right here. Just right here. Now, if you want to get down low, feel the burn in your shoulders and in your legs. Oh yeah, you're doing it. We only have 1 minute left. No problem. No problem. You got it. Feel the burn. Get down low. Can you come down here with me? All right. Abs are tight. We're doing core next. They're going to feel it. 30 seconds. Here's a challenge for you. Go front, side, back. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. Front, side, back. One more, each side. Front, side, back. March it out. Here we go, 10 more seconds. Slow that heart rate down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, walk it out. Grab your water. You all are doing great. Or something you can lay on. All right, so we're coming back to our core. I have this nice mat, but make sure that you have a mat or a towel or something that you can lay on that you don't mind getting sweaty. Okay, so we're gonna start on our back. So get down to the floor safely and carefully. And lay down on your back. And for this one, we want to have one leg outstretched. So we're going to start with the McGill Big 3, which is 3 exercises that are for your core, very safe on your back. So hands go under your spine here. This is a sensor. It's to make sure that your back doesn't flatten into the floor, into your hands. So if you do feel your back pressing, reset. Go to neutral spine, tighten up here. We want to brace all the way around the core. Now from here, your hands are your sensors. All we're going to do is lift your shoulders and your chest. Curl them up. So again, no change in this back. Neutral curve. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it back and then come right back up. 10 more seconds. You should feel this right here, tightening up your rectus abdominis. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it down. Come right back up. If you feel like your neck is doing most of the work, one hand can go behind your head just to support you. Focus right here. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. 2 more. Bring it up. Breathing. 3, 2, and 1. And back. Crunch it up. It's just a small movement. If this is not enough intensity, you can lift your elbows off the floor. Try to make it all abs and relax. Let's switch the legs. 5 on this side. Reset, neutral spine, engage that core. Curl just the shoulders off the floor. Now, you can press your elbows into the floor for assistance or lift them up if you want to make it harder. Here we go, and relax. Come back up. Tighten here. 3, 2, 1, relax. Bring it up. 3, 2, 1, relax. You should feel some burning right about now. Tighten up that belly button, brace that core here. Don't press the back into the ground. Keep it nice and neutral, down and up. And relax, 1 more. Curl it up, tighten up those abs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now you can relax. We're going to turn to our side, and we're going to do a side bridge. So it is actually a side bridge. We're actually going to be extending our hips. So when you line up, elbow right underneath your shoulder. If you have a tender shoulder, you can use the opposite arm and put the hand over the top of your shoulder. This will help to support it. Your knees should line up with your elbow right here, and then your hips should be slightly behind you. So what we're going to do here is engage our core, okay? Keep everything here aligned. When we come up, we're going to push the hips forward and extend into that side bridge. Try not to push up here. Keep everything aligned. We're pushing forward. So squeeze those glutes and hold it. 3, 2, 1, sit back. So sometimes you'll find you have to adjust a little bit to get that nice straight position, pushing forward. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back. You should feel this on your obliques on the side, the bottom side. Push forward a little bit in your glutes in the back. If it's hurting your shoulder, like I said, use the other arm to stabilize. 3, 2, 1, sit back. 2 more, push it forward. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back. 1 more time, push forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back. All right, now let's switch over to the other side. If you want to make this a little bit harder, you can push forward and then straighten the top leg. I'll show you how to do that. All right, line up. Make sure your elbow's underneath your shoulder. Core is braced, so stiffen that up all the way around, and then push those hips forward till we're in a straight line. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep this tight. Hinge the hips back, touch down, and come back up. Now, like I said, if you want to make this harder, extend that top leg and then extend the bottom leg behind it. So top leg goes in front, bottom leg goes behind. That'll make your lever longer and make it harder. Touch back, extend. 10, 9, keep it going. Keep breathing. A lot of people hold their breath when they're doing planks and bridges and things like that. You gotta keep breathing. You should be able to stiffen this core, keep this core nice and sturdy while you're also breathing. Amazingly enough, here we go. Down, touch down, and come back up. 3, 2, 1. I think we have 2 more. Touch down, come up. I may miscount. It's okay, you get extra core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Touch down 1 more time. Keep that shoulder nice and strong. Bring it up. Tighten up that oblique on the bottom side. This is my left. Could be opposite for you. 3, 2, and 1. Set it back. All right. You might want to touch up your glow here with your towel. That's the one thing I forgot how much I sweat here. All right. We're going to the last exercise of the big 3. This is your bird dog. So we're on all 4s. Now, if you're having wrist issues, maybe due to all the typing, go on your fists like this and keep your wrists straight, or grab a pair of dumbbells and hold on to them like so, and then just let go when we do our bird dog, okay? Otherwise, if your wrists are not nice and flexible, you can extend your wrists, put your palms right underneath your shoulders, okay? Make sure that your shoulders are down and back here, and then our knees go right underneath our hips. Okay, so from here, you can round and arch, find neutral. What is halfway between what's neutral? Brace up the core here, stiffen it up. Again, you should still be able to breathe. Okay, so we're breathing here, we're breathing. Now, level 1 is extend 1 leg. Now you notice nothing changes in my back. Okay, I'm not lifting like this, just extend it. So it's almost like we're kicking the wall behind us with the heel. Pressing it back. Hold it. and then bring it back, set it down. Let's try the opposite side. Extend, press it back towards the wall. Feel the core engage right here. Feel your glute engage. Feel that you're not tipping. Keeping everything stable, everything aligned. And our head too. Make sure we tuck our chin so that our head is not arching forward towards the floor. Bring it back. All right, let's add the arm. So for the arm, we are going to make a fist. We're going to extend it straight out at the same time as our opposite leg. Don't try and do the same leg. It's too hard. Nice tight core first. Brace the core. Extend. No movement in the lower back. Fist. Make a fist. Clench that fist. Make that arm active. Punching towards that wall. Opposite to the heel. Heel is pressing out behind you. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Switch sides. Now what I like to do with this hand that's down is actually kind of grip the floor, okay? So I'm gripping the floor. That's putting my weight across my entire hand. And we're going to make a fist with the opposite arm. Opposite leg goes out. Extend. Tighten up that core. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch. Let's do one more each side. Here we go. Press it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it up. Press it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Okay, grab some water here if you need to. We're going to do our cardio in about 15 seconds. Let me pause this, my little timer, to help keep me honest. I do tend to go overtime, huh? I almost did that on, I think 1 minute overtime on my first remote class. It's like Vegas, you don't know. No concept of time. Fortunately, our students keep us honest. All right, here we go. Let's get back. We're gonna come back to our cardio for 10 minutes. So find a place, give yourself some space here. We're gonna start with that march again. Just the legs, bring it up. Get used to being vertical again. Standing up nice and tall, roll those shoulders back. Sometimes our shoulders get a little tight and sore when we're doing that quadruped stuff. So we're going to transition this in about 10 seconds. We'll transition this to a steam engine. So we're gonna put our hands behind our head, open up those elbows. And now as we march, we're going to rotate. So you may have to slow this down. So turn, turn. We're not crunching here. We're not crunching the elbow towards the knee. We're turning, just rotating, keeping a nice tall torso and feeling that in the abs. Oh, I thought core was over. Never. There's always more core. All right, here we go. Keep that core nice and tight. No movement in the spine. Keep going. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay, set up right here. Nice wide stance. Here we go. We're going to put most of our weight on one side and then lift up like we're doing a knee. And turn, down, turn. Just like you're throwing a knee. You're a martial artist and you're throwing a knee into that bag. And I like to stretch and do it's a slight crunch. Not really huge. I'm not changing my spine a whole lot here. Feeling that in the abs. Keep going. You can breathe out as your knee comes up. Here we go. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch it up. Other side. Get your balance first on this leg. Balance, reach, and crunch. You can add a little twist in there if you want. Throw that knee. But we're going slow and controlled. This is not a power move yet. You're gonna feel it in this glute here as you're stabilizing. Exhale. I'm feeling this. Here we go. 5 more. 5, 4, stretch, crunch, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right, heel digs right here. Let your heart rate come down a little bit. Not too much. All right. When you're ready, we're gonna step it back and reach up. So stepping back, reaching up. Now you can start with this up tall. It's almost like a jumping jack, just vertical. Start up tall, then we're gonna get low. For 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, get down low. Now as low as you can, make it burn. Legs go straight back. They can go out a little bit to the side, but all your weight is in that front leg. It's just a tap. 15 seconds. Abs are tight, core is tight. You got this. Here we go. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heel digs to the front. Roll those shoulders back. Whew. All right, we're gonna go back kind of into that position, but we're gonna hold it. And we're going to do something for our back to make our back nice and happy. All right, so it looks like this. Get a split stance, hinge at the hips, back is nice and straight. Arms reach up over the head, and then pull down and back. And we're squeezing right here into the back. We're gonna squeeze and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Push it up, hold and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Reach up, pull down and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Reach up, pull down and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. One more time. Reach up, pull down and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Step back with the other leg. Oh, we're doing it again. Abs are tight. Reach up, pull back and squeeze like you're making a W with your back. And reach up. Pull back and squeeze. Don't arch that neck up. Keep it here and reach up. Pull back and squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Feel that stretch in the top of your shoulders as you squeeze those muscles in your back, our lower trapezius, our rhomboid. Squeeze. 2, 1, and done. Bring it up. Heel digs. Catch your breath. I don't sweat that much. What is this? What is this? Good. All right, we're gonna go into our frontal plane again with those taps to the side and that punch. Stretching out that back now. Here we go. Step and press, I guess I should say. Press gently. And if this makes you dizzy, like I said, just look forward. You're coordinated. It's like patting the head, rubbing the belly, right? So now you should feel that stretch in the back where we just worked. So lovely. And let's go up over our head here. Reach up over the top. Get that stretch there. While we're still moving, still keeping our heart rate up. Still getting that cardio. You got it. All right, 20 seconds. We're gonna finish strong with our squat and kick. This always gets my heart rate up. We got 3 minutes to burn it out. All right, here we go. So remember, your squat, then lift the knee, whoop, and extend. No need to forcefully snap it, all right? Go at your own pace here. If you wanna pick it up, pick it up. Get into that squat. Sit back, knees align with your toes. If you need to drive them out a little bit, you can. If you need to take a wider stance, you can. Core is still nice and braced, so our torso stays up tall. We're not hunching, we're not rounding. 30 seconds. Then we'll take it to the side. Woo! It's working. You can see everything on the bottom of my shoe. Woohoo! 10 more seconds. You got it, everybody. It's all you. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Now we're going to squat down, step together, all our weight on this leg, lift it up and kick. Step out, squat, step together, lift it up and extend. Step out to the left, step together, right leg weight, lift it up and kick. Step out to the right, step together, weight on your left leg, lean a little bit and kick. It's a gentle kick, gentle kick. Step and kick. Now, if you want more, get down into that squat in between. Keep the abs tight here. We can work our abs still. You got this. Getting those hips. If you lose your balance, it's okay. Just reset, slow down. Mindful here of where we're kicking. Mindful of where we're stepping. We got 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Go ahead and heel digs right here. Whew. Let's get some arms in here. Forward. Open the palms up and go back. Bring them forward. Bring them back. Bring them forward. Bring them back. Bring them forward and back. So you're bringing the heart rate down a little bit. Concentration. Concentration is the name of the game. Shoulders are down away from our ears. Forward and back. Get that stretch. Forward. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Shake it out. Keep walking. Walk around. Grab your water if you need it. Walk it out. We're going to get into our cool down. Yay. Oh, goodness. All right. So you might still be here, tapping it out, rolling your shoulders. That's fine. Give yourself a few minutes to kind of come down, bring your heart rate down. If you have a heart rate monitor, you're trying to get into this blue zone. If you have a my zone, it's the blue zone. It's like the 60%. Okay, for your cool down, you want to get down there before we start stretching. It's helpful. All right, let's go ahead. Make sure you have your towel or your mat underneath you. Stop right here. We're gonna bring the arms up. You can kind of reach back just a little bit, as much as your abs and your back will let you. Get that stretch, step together. Swan dive forward. Now, this is up to you and your back. I know it's the morning for us, so if you have a really stiff back, stay right here. Hands on your thighs or right above your knees with a flat back. You can still get that nice hamstring stretch. If you want to go all the way down, you'll get a stretch into your back too. And you can just kind of let yourself hang like a rag doll. Hold your elbows, pull it down gently, gently. There's no forcing these stretches here. Still breathing. Okay, from here you can bend your knees. We're gonna bring it down to the ground. And the first stretch, second stretch actually, that we're gonna do is, those of you who know me, it's my favorite. Let me turn towards the front here. So we're gonna do our hip flexor stretch, okay? So from here, What you're gonna do is you have 90 degrees here, here at the hip, 90 degrees here and here. Okay, so knee right under your hip. We're gonna tuck this pelvis under. So we're doing a posterior pelvic tilt. So you should actually feel that you have to squeeze your glutes and you feel this stretch right here in your hip flexor. Your psoas, your rectus femoris, all this good stuff right here, the anti-sitting stretch. If you need more, same arm as the leg and the hip that you're stretching goes up in the air. You can also lean to the other side and turn, rotate out away from it. This is for extra stretch, okay? But again, just go to your point of tension. Wherever that point of tension is, meet it right there, breathing. And as you feel it relax, you can push and open just a little bit more to your new point of tension where you feel that. Okay, relax, ease out of that stretch. We're gonna switch sides. So same thing, other side, I'll show you from the front here. First things first, make sure we're at 90-90. We tuck our pelvis under, squeeze the glutes. Then, only if you need more, your arm goes up in the air. Okay, so you should feel that stretch already. You can do this stretch all throughout your day. Stand up. You can do it standing, you can get down on the floor and do it. This is your anti-sitting stretch. You can lean a little bit, twist out, open the chest up away from your opposite leg. Get a little deeper stretch. And if you're leaning as well, you're getting a little bit of your lats here in the back. So if those are getting really tight too, that's helpful. Push a little further as it opens up. And slowly release that stretch. Okay, we're gonna put both knees back. Come down to your hands and knees. We're gonna do our inner thigh stretch here. So first, make sure you're set up really well. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Then we're going to extend one leg out to the side. You might actually feel it here and wanna just hold it here. But we can also rock back towards our heel very gently, and you'll feel it in another spot. And then what I like to do is very gently rock back and forth. Get that full range of motion here. Go really slow. We don't want the muscle to respond to a fast stretch by contracting. It's almost like we're telling our central nervous system, this is safe. You can relax, you can let go. This is a safe range of motion. All right, bring it back up before you switch to the other leg. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Extend one leg out to the side. And I like to not point my toe out. I like to point it forward. Keep everything in neutral. And then you can, as you need to, sit back onto your heel and rock forward. So I'm not changing my spine again. I'm not flexing or extending, keeping everything really neutral there. I know I should be looking into the camera, but I like to keep my neck in neutral too. We're arching our neck so much throughout the day. It's nice to keep it in that neutral position. Those muscles are probably overactive. Good, one more time, rocking it back. Awesome, okay, keep it here. Now, this is a great stretch I call thread the needle. Other people call it that too. But what we're gonna do is get into our child pose from yoga. So you're sitting back on your heels. You can walk your hands out in front of you. You can relax here for a minute. You can drop your head all the way to the mat if you want to. And then what we're going to do is you can come up slightly, almost like you're on your hands and knees again. Take one arm and reach all the way through on the mat Slide it down and reach. Drop your head and your shoulder to the floor. So you should feel this stretch in your upper back. Keep it there. I'll give you a different angle here. If you're watching me, take one arm, slide it on the floor and reach through. And then really try and focus. Relax into that stretch. Let your back open up. Don't let your hips come too far with it. Try to keep your hips in neutral. Let that upper back release. Then press up with your opposite hand, with your stabilizer hand, and lift yourself up. We're gonna switch to the other side. Same thing, reach through and slide it on the floor. Then drop your head and your shoulder all the way down to the floor and just reach your fingertips. Palm is up, facing the ceiling. Try to keep that hand still in line with your shoulder. You can close your eyes. Focus on that muscle in the middle of your back, your rhomboids, your neck muscles just relaxing. So you can envision them being tense and then melting away, releasing that tension. Okay, your palm that's pressed into the mat, push it down, lift yourself up. Slowly and gently, give yourself a minute here. Then we'll bring the knees back and come down to your belly. Oh, there's a bug. The joys of being in the garage. All right, I'm gonna turn so that you can see me a little bit better here. So we're gonna do our cobra stretch. So hands by your chest, shoulders down away from your ears. Press up just as far as you can go, okay? So it could be here. You might wanna go to your elbows and just lift and open the chest. We're really trying to get extension in your mid-back. So right here. You can go a little bit higher, but the higher you go, the more you get into your lower back. So wherever your position is, that you can get the most stretch and extension in that T-spine, that is awesome. Turn your head to the left. Feel that stretch. Smile, feel another stretch. Turn your head to the right. Feel that stretch. Ooh, yeah. Smile. Come back to neutral. Bring it back down. Press yourself up. We're gonna come up to standing here. So one knee comes up and then we press up to standing. All right, let's do some standing stretches. Let's get your calves. So find something you can support yourself with. Step back, heel goes down. Now look down at your feet, okay? They should both be pointing forward. Here. If the back foot is turned out, your body's cheating. It's trying to cheat out of that stretch. So we're gonna turn it forward. So toes are pointing forward. If you need to get a little bit deeper into that stretch, just lunge forward, but keep that back heel on the ground and notice if it tries to do any funky cheating again. Sometimes when we lean forward, it's like, oh, okay, lean forward, and it just turns out again. The path of least resistance, that's what your body likes, right? We gotta coach it. All right, go ahead and step together and opposite leg. You might find one side, I'm thinking my left side for some reason, is tighter than my right. That's okay. We're gonna stretch them both evenly. Try to keep everything else here aligned, right? Even when we're stretching, we're going to focus on alignment, okay? Shoulders are down and back, relaxed. Chest is up tall, but rib cage is not arched up. Rib cage is right over your hips, okay? Low back is not arched. Tuck your pelvis under so it's right in neutral, underneath your rib cage, under your shoulders, under your ear. All right, step together. Let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths and do our W stretch. Stretch out our chest. So arms go over the head, Reach up, pull them back and open, like you're making a W with your back. Pull down, open that chest. Try not to arch here. Keep the rib cage down. Just open, feel that stretch right across your chest and your shoulders, and release. 2 more times. Here we go. Reach up. You can kind of reach. Now bring back into a W. Relax and shake it out. 1 more time. Deep breath in. Blow it out. And that is it. Nice workout. First workout of our semester.